Dear students, welcome to my channel. In our data structure and algorithm tutorial series, today we will discuss a C program which takes all the elements of an array as user input. Okay, so this is a C program to take all the elements of an array as user input. Okay, so myself Niladri Shekhar Pal, I am working as an assistant professor at Greater Kolkata College of Engineering Management at Computer Science and Engineering Department. So let's try the C code. I am opening the C compiler. Okay. So this is the C compiler. At first we will take the header files. Okay. At first I am taking stdio.h. Okay. So this is the header file, standard input output. Next I will take conaio.h. This is console input output. Okay. Conaio.h means console input output. So stdio.h, conio.h, these are the header files. Why we use these header files? Because all the library functions like printf, scanf, okay, these library functions are written within these header files. Okay. So to use this type of library function, we have to must include these header files. Okay. Next we will take the main function. Okay. The C program execution starts from this main function. Okay. Next, we will take the array. This array consists of 10 values. Okay. Next, I will take two variables. One is I and another one is n. Okay. Next, print it. Okay. So enter the number of terms. Okay. Number of term means how many elements will be in the array. Always remember the number of terms must be less than 10 as the array can store only 10 elements. So I will use scanf percentage d and percent n. Okay. Next we will take the elements of an array. Okay. I am using here a for loop. Okay. So for I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. As you know, the array index value starts from 0. So, okay, and it will go up to less than n. Okay. Percentage d, because this is an integer, comma ampersand arr I. Okay. So we have taken all the values here. Next we will print. Okay. So printf the array elements are and again taking a for loop. this is the program. Now I am saving this program. This is the array input. Dot C will be used for extension. Now I am saving the program, executing it. The number of terms, okay? The number of terms, suppose I want to take 5 number of terms. Enter the values. Suppose the values are 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So the array elements are 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So this is the program to take how we take the user input in case of array. Okay. So this is how we will take the array input. Okay. So students, thank you for watching my video. You can subscribe my channel. Okay. In your right hand side of your screen you will get a bell icon. By clicking that you will get all the notification about my tutorial. Or you can visit www.facebook.com/digitalclassroom to get all the latest updates of my video tutorial. If you have any doubt, you can mail me at lrdpl86@gmail.com or you can call me. Good students, thank you. Dear students, welcome to my channel. In data structure and algorithm tutorial series, today we will do the C program to search an element in an array. Basically, there are two types of searching technique. Okay, one is linear search and another one is binary search. So today we will discuss linear search. Okay, basically we will do a C program of linear searching. Myself, Niladji Shekhar Pal. I am working as an assistant professor at Computer Science and Engineering Department at Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management. Okay, so let's try the C program. So I am opening this is the compiler, C compiler. This is the source file. Okay. So at first we will take the header file. So this is the stdio.h. Okay. So stdio.h means this is the standard input output. Okay. So header files are basically used because all the library functions like printf, scanf, okay, all these library functions are included within these header files. Okay, all these library functions are defined within this header file. To use those library functions in our programming, these header files must be included. Okay, and this hash include is the preprocessor directive. Okay, next you will use canaio.h. We will use canaio.h. This is console input output. Okay, this is console input output. Next you will use main function. Okay, basically C program execution starts from this int main. Okay, next we will take the variables. Okay, arr 10. This is the array. Okay, so arr array can store 10 integer values. Next we will take variables I, n is the number of elements, I is for taking the loop structure. Next we will take an variable sn. Okay, this sn variable will store the element which I have to start. Okay, so let's start. Let's printf. Printf is a library function. Okay, as I have told earlier. Okay, so printf is defined within the stdio.h, that is standard input output function. Okay, so at first we will take enter the number of terms. Okay, number of terms means how many values can be stored by the array. Always remember the number of terms must be less than 10, must be equal to or less than 10, as the array can store only 10 values. Okay. Next, we will use the scanf function. Okay. Scanf function is basically also a library function. Okay. Scanf function basically used for user input. Okay. So percentage d comma ampersand a. Okay. Next, we will take the values. Okay. So printf, I am taking a for loop. Okay. For I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus. As you can see, the for in our for loop, the value of I starts from 0 and goes up to less than n. As you know, array index value starts from 0. Okay. Just slash n is the new line character. Enter the value of enter the percentage value. Okay. And here we will use I plus 1. Okay. So scanf percentage d comma ampersand arr and okay. So this is how we will take all the values. Okay. All the values will be inputted. Next we will print, we will take rather the number of searching element. That means which element we have to search. Printf enter the element. Sorry, there is spelling mistake. Enter the element to be searched. Okay. So next scanf percentage d comma ampersand sn. Okay. So you have taken the element to be searched. Okay. So in this portion we have taken the term number of terms, that means how many values array can be stored, and in this section we have taken all the elements of the array, and in this section we have taken the element we have to search. Next we will check whether the elements, searching elements exist in the array or not. Okay. For that we have to take a for loop. For I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus. Okay. So next we have to check. Okay. So if ARRI, okay, equal SN. Okay. So if the value of ARR, okay, at first the value of will be 0. Okay. So at the first value of, if the first value of array is equal to 0, okay, then we will take a new variable, that is flag. Okay, and here we take a new value, that is flag, and the value of the flag will be 0. Okay, so if we found the value, then the value of the flag will be 1, and there will be a break. Okay, so if we get the value, we need not we have find the searching element, then the value of the flag will be 1 from 0. So after that we need not require to check the other elements. Okay. So we will now check. So if the element is found, then the value of flag will be 1. If element was not found, then the value of the flag will be remain 0. Okay. So if the value of flag is 1, then element found. If the value of flag is 0, then element is not found. So we'll use here a flag if loop. If flag equal 1, okay, then we can print printf element found, okay, or else printf the element is not found. Element is not found. Okay, so this is the program. Okay, I am now saving this program. Save as, suppose this is searching .c, as I have told earlier. C is the extension .c. Next I will compile and run this program to check whether there is no error or there is no error at all. So number of terms, suppose the number of term is 5. Enter the first value, suppose I am taking 2. Next enter the second value, I am taking 4. Third value is 6. Fourth value is 8. Fifth value is again 9. Okay. So enter the element to be searched. Suppose which element I want to search. Suppose this is 6. So element found. Okay. As you can see, the element to be searched is 6. Okay. And 6 is 8. So element found. Okay. So I am now again running this program to check whether if what is written, if there is no found, not found. Okay. Number of terms 5. Taking value 6. Then 7, 8, 9. Okay. Element to be searched, suppose that is 10. So element is not found. Okay. So this is the program of searching an element in an array. Okay. So students, in our next tutorial we will do defined programs on array. Okay. So you can subscribe my channel by clicking the bell icon on your right hand side of the screen to get all the latest updates of my tutorial. Or you can visit www.digitalclassroom.facebook.com/digitalclassroom and like my page. If you have any query, you can mail me at this mail ID or you can call me. So thank you students. See you in the next tutorial. Dear students, welcome to my channel. In our data structure and algorithm tutorial series, today we will discuss a C program to sort the elements of an array. Okay, there are lots of sorting algorithms are in C programming or in data structure, but we will use today bubble sort. Okay, so myself Niladji Shekhar Pal, I am working as an assistant professor at Computer Science and Engineering Department at Greater Kolkata College of Engineering and Management. Okay. So let's today try the C program of sorting of an array. Okay. So this is a C compiler. Go to the new section. Open a source file. Okay. At first we will write #include stdio.h. Okay. This is basically a header file. This is used because all the library functions are written within this header file. So to use those library functions like printf, scanf, we have to use this type of header files. Okay. Next we will use main function. All C program starts execution from main function. Okay. Next we will take the array variables. Okay. So this is the array. Next we will take the variables I, j, n and temp. Okay. Next printf we will take the number of elements of an array. enter number of elements, okay, number of elements of array. Scanf. Scanf is used for taking user input through keyboard, okay. Sandy, comma, ampersand n. Next, we will take the elements of an array. For that, I will use an for loop. For I equals to 0, I less than n, I plus plus. Second bracket, printf slash n, enter percent d elements, okay, comma, I plus 1. Next, scanf percent d, comma, ampersand a of I, okay. So we have taken all the elements of an array within this code. Okay. Next, we will swap. For that, we will take the for loop again. For I equals to 0, I less than n minus 1. Okay, I plus plus. Then second bracket. For j equals to 0, j less than n minus I minus 1. Okay. J plus plus. Next we will do the swapping, that is if a of I is greater, sorry, a of j is greater than a of j plus 1, then there will be a temp will be a equals to j, a j equals to j plus 1, and then a j plus 1 equals to temp. Okay, so our swapping is done. Next we will print the values, okay. So we have set the for loop. We'll take another for I equals to 0, I less than n, and I plus plus, okay. So printf slash n percentage d a of I, okay. So this is the code of sorting of an elements of an array. So here we have taken the variables in I and j temp. Next we have in this two line we have taken the number of elements of an array. Next in this section we have taken the elements of the array, and after that in this section we have taken the all the swapping, okay. So if a of j means if the previous value, okay, if the previous value is greater than the next one, then there will be a swapping, as we will doing here the ascending order, okay. So the first element will be less than the second element, okay. And here we have printed it, okay. So file, save as, this is the sorting dot c, dot c extension is a C program. I'm saving the program. Yes. Next we will compile it. There is an error. Okay, I'm compiling once again. So number of elements, I am taking 3 elements at 12, suppose 4 and 2. So these are the sorted elements. Okay, so 2, 4 and 12, these are the sorted elements. Okay, so this is the program. Student, I am once again I am showing you. These are all the integers I have taken. This is the array int a10, that means a can store maximum 10 values. Then in this two section we have taken the number of elements of an array, and in this section we have taken all the elements of an array. Next, in these sections we have swapping the values or exchange the values if the previous value is greater than the next one, and after that we have printed. Okay, so student, this is the program of sorting of an element of an array. In our next tutorial we will discuss more on data structure. So if you have like it, I am requesting you to subscribe my channel. You will, in your right hand side of your screen a you will get a you will get a subscribe channel. Okay, and you can visit www.facebook.com/digitalclassroom and like my page. Okay, so thank you, student. If you have any problem, you can mail me or contact me. Okay, see you in the next step.